Hey, what is going on, First 15? And welcome to another time that we can just be together and we can start our day off right by spending that time in prayer and just digesting scripture and just asking Jesus to guide us today. We're going to be hanging out in James chapter 2 today, and we're just going to jump right into it. We're going to be heading to verse 14, and it says this: "What good is it, my brothers, if someone says he has faith but does not have works? Can that faith save him?" So today we're going to be reflecting on our faith and asking the question, does my actions match my beliefs? Because you can believe all that you want, but at the end of the day, it's what you do outside of your mind and your heart that really is a true reflection of what you actually believe. And I think it's easy for us, especially in the season that we've been in, to get very complacent with our faith. It's easy when we feel like we need to be socially distanced to also be spiritually distanced. And so what a great way to start the week by just reflecting on our faith and the actions that follow that faith. And I just invite you to take a moment, hit that pause button, and maybe just think about your actions. And does it match up with what you believe and what you feel core to the foundation of your relationship with Jesus? And I just invite you to say this prayer with me. Jesus, in this moment, I ask that you would search my heart and help me to be true to you. I desire for the evidence of my faith to be clear through the fruit of my life. Today, help me to lay down anything that would not allow this to be true in my life. And then we're going to go ahead and hit verse 15. And here's what it says: "If a brother or sister is poorly clothed and lacking in daily food, and one of you says to them, 'Go in peace, be warmed and filled,' without giving them the things needed for the body, what good is that?" So here James is pressing into this even more. He's like this makes sense, right? That faith without works feels kind of useless. Like, what would you do if somebody came across your path and they had a serious need, and all you did was just give them lip service and just say, "Hey, I hope things work out," but you don't actually do anything for them, especially if you have the needs to do that? Like, it just doesn't make sense. And so this isn't just a challenge for us in our life and how we live our faith, but it's a challenge in how we treat people. And so maybe there's somebody in your life right now that you just know that they could use some help. They could use something beyond just words of encouragement. Maybe it's somebody that you know personally, somebody that you work with. Or maybe it's that person that you drive by on your way to work, and maybe today you're feeling convicted to do something to help them. Maybe it's the person that you're walking past the mall and God just nudges your heart that maybe they need a little something today from you. Whatever it is, we just need to be faithful in those moments, that our actions reflect what we believe to be true. And so, again, hit that pause button and just take a moment and reflect on maybe the people in your life that you've missed, the people in life that you've overlooked, and just get real with God today and ask him to search your heart and to reveal those people and to help you to take that action. And then I just invite you to pray this prayer with me. Jesus, please help me to see who I have missed that needs your love. Allow my words to be more than lip service, but to be a catalyst for change. And if there is a need near me, disrupt my path to be your hands and feet in that moment. And then we're going to go ahead and close out this set of verses in verse 17 and 18. And it says, "So also faith by itself, if it does not have works, is dead. But someone will say, 'You have faith and I have works.' Well, show me your faith apart from your works, and I will show you my faith by my works." You see, you can't separate the two. There is fruit that we produce with our lives, and that fruit is evidence of our faith. And that fruit comes out in different ways. It comes out in the good and the bad. It comes out in the things that we're passionate about, and it comes out when things are tough. We say this to students all the time: your heart is a sponge. And everything that you experience and everything that you surround yourself with pours into that sponge. And it's really easy to see where somebody is emotionally and spiritually. Just got to watch what happens when they get squeezed, because everybody gets squeezed. When you get squeezed, what's in that sponge pours out. Jesus will tell us that it's out of the overflow of the heart That's what reveals who we are. And so you can't separate faith and works. It's because when you get squeezed, we're going to see real soon what the fruit is in your life. And also when we look at the things that you're passionate about and the things that you care about, we're going to find out what the fruit is of your life. And it's not bad to have interests in other things, but ultimately our interest should be for Jesus. It should be for the gospel. It should be for people. And so one more time, hit that pause button and just reflect on the fruit that your life is producing. What pours out when you're squeezed? Spend some time with Jesus reflecting, maybe journaling through that. And then I'd invite you to pray this prayer with me. Jesus, right now, I ask that you be very specific with what needs to change in my life. Let there be no doubt whatsoever that my life belongs to you and everything I do is a reflection of you. Break my heart to own that truth today. And that's our hope for you, is that truth would overwhelm you today, that our hearts would be broken for what breaks the heart of Jesus, and that our faith and our actions would line up, and that people would have no doubt what we care about and what we're passionate about, because they can see Jesus in us every day. And that's our hope for you. We just want to say thank you so much for hanging out with us for the first 15 every day. We love spending this time together, and we are looking forward to being together again soon. Have a great day.